Hello, and thank you for your interest in learning more about Youngstown State University. Youngstown State University is classified as a mid-sized Division I urban research institution. One of the things I really liked about being a student here at Youngstown State is we get to pull from the benefits of being a larger school with over 115 different academic programs. We have Division I athletics. We have a variety of student activities you can get involved in, research opportunities, study abroad, all the things you'd expect to find at a larger school. But at the same time, as you can see, our average class size is 26 students. So you're going to get a high school size feel at a Division I school. You're not going to be in those classes where they're gigantic and they're stadium seated and the professors never get to know you. You're going to get an intimate class size where the teachers are going to call you out by name and you're going to make some really great connections in the classroom. Here at Youngstown State, there are three main things that are going to make up your Y experience. First and foremost, obviously, is academics. Youngstown State University, as I said, has over 115 different academic programs that fall within 5 different colleges. So whether you're interested in going into education, the Williamson College of Business Administration, some of the health fields, we have a great nursing program, dental hygiene, a full physical therapy program, respiratory care, our pre-med programs. Maybe you're interested in going into the arts. The Dana School of Music is a world-renowned program. So whatever your program of choice is, we're going to have something for you. Or maybe you're an undetermined student. That's fine as well. I switched my major 4 times as a student here at YSU. It was nice to have 115 different majors to try out to see which one was the best fit for me. So a lot of different options. Aside from that, we're really big on students having a research or experiential learning as a part of their program. So we want to make sure that the theory that you're learning in the classroom you actually get to practice, whether it's an internship or co-op that you're doing, or whether you're working alongside one of our faculty members for research. There's a lot of ways to grow outside of the classroom to gain experience. Aside from that, we have the Honors College, students that have a 3.5 GPA and either a 26 ACT or 1240 SAT. You can apply for the Honors College, in which case you'll have the opportunity to be in the Honors Living Learning community, where you can live on campus with other Honors College students. In general, it's a really great cohort where you get special faculty lectures. You obviously get honors designation and a variety of scholarships. So definitely a great way to kind of tie up the academics here at the university. Aside from that, there's a lot of support services here. We don't get you enrolled at YSU and kick you out the door and say good luck. Hopefully we see you at that degree at the end of all of this. We have academic advisors that are going to keep you on track, recommending classes to graduate you in 4 years. We have career and academic advising, so they will help you do mock interviews and help you prepare your resume for internship and jobs. They actually will do job fairs on campus, so not only will they help you develop your resume while you're here, but they'll get you prepared to get a job or move on to grad school or a PhD program. We also have the Center for Student Progress. They offer tons of different services, from student counseling services. So if you ever need to speak with a licensed counselor, we have them on campus. Disability services. If you're on an IEP and you need additional test taking time or anything like that, we'll have you covered. Free tutoring. We have the Reading and Study Skills, the Writing Center, the Math Assistance Center. So my point to all this is there's a lot of support so that you are a successful student while you're here. And last but not least, I want to mention student life. College is supposed to be fun. Yes, you're here for your education, but enjoy yourself outside the classroom. As I mentioned before, we have Division I sports. Or if you're like me, maybe you're not at the D1 level, but you like sports, you can play club and intramurals. We have a great rec center. Maybe you're more of a spectator. You get free season tickets to all of our athletic events on campus. We have so many other student organizations you get involved in, like Greek Life, student government. We have a Harry Potter Alliance. We have a squirrel watching club. You can work on campus. So my point is, take advantage. All those things are going to make up your Y experience here at YSU, and I just want to say that college in general is going to be 100% what you make of it. When you're old like me and you look back to your time at YSU, I mean, yes, the academic programs were great. I really learned a lot in the classroom, but my fondest memories are the people I met and the experiences I had both in and outside the classroom, so definitely take advantage. Aside from that, I want to mention we have a bunch of different residence life options here at YSU, whether you're living in a YSU hall owned by the university where you'll have a meal plan and you'll be living in, again, with an RA and you'll be on our specific campus properties, to a ton of other independently owned apartments on and around campus, from Beekner Hall, which is an all-girls residence hall, to all the different options that you have here. Know that we don't require students to live on campus, but if you'd like to, I'd highly recommend one of these options. especially the YSU halls, especially for first-year students. And aside from all that, I want to mention the fact that all students at YSU are allowed to have cars. All right, I want to briefly talk about the cost of attending YSU. So as an in-state student, these are your total costs. The total commuter cost of $95.88.48 is a full year of tuition. That's a fall and spring full-time, 12 to 18 credit hours. If you live in a YSU hall, there's a $9,700 annual room and board fee, which $19,323.48 would be your total cost per year, and that includes your room, your meal plan, cable, laundry, internet, everything aside from books that you would need. The nice thing about YSU is that these costs will be actually fixed for the 4 years that you are here, so tuition rates cannot be increased for your cohort. Aside from that, there are a ton of scholarships out there. Make the hard work that you're putting in the classroom pay off. These are some of the different scholarships that we offer. Our entry-level scholarship at YSU is the first opportunity, a 3.0 GPA and either a 19 ACT or 990 SAT will get you in that category. And you can see as the criteria increases, so does the award amount. So again, get as much money out of these schools as you can. Get us your updated GPA and test scores. If you take the ACT or SAT later in the academic year, make sure that you send us those new scores so that we can, again, upgrade your scholarship. Aside from that, we have tons of other scholarships out there. The University Scholars Award is tied in with the honors program. So we do give out a few full rides every year tied in with honors. If you don't get the full ride but you're in the honors program, there's also a $1,000 to $3,000 academic award and a $1,000 to $3,000 housing award you may be eligible for that can stack on the freshman excellence scholarships. There's also 700 plus scholarships on our financial aid webpage. You fill out one application. It's called the Foundation Application Scholarship, and you'll automatically be put in for any scholarship that you're eligible for. So my point of this slide, get as much money out of the schools as you can. YSU, we're already one of the most affordable schools out there, but we have a lot of really great scholarships as well. Okay, the last thing that I want to walk you through is how to become a YSU Penguin. So the first thing you want to do is fill out the application. The application is on our apply.ysu.edu page. Fill out the application. There's a $45 application fee. If you're on a free or reduced lunch plan, talk to your school counselor and have the fee waiver sent over, and we will waive the fee. And then we need your high school transcripts. We are actually test optional this year for admission, so if you didn't get a chance to take the ACT or SAT, you do not need it for a first review. I strongly recommend that you take the ACT or SAT. You notice our scholarship requirements had the ACT or SAT as required. But know that we can review you for admission without those. And then last but not least, we'll need college transcripts. So if you're doing any College Credit Plus through a school other than YSU, please have those official college transcripts sent so we can give you credit for those. The deadline. So February 15th of 2021 would be the priority deadline for seniors watching this for fall 2021. If you meet the February 15th priority deadline, you will be put into consideration for all the different scholarships that we offer, and you will also be in contention to sign up for orientation. You'll be one of the first groups to do that. The requirements to come to YSU, well, our average for the class that came in for fall 2020 was around a 3.5 GPA and about a 22 ACT. You saw what the scholarship requirements are. The minimums that we want to see is at least a 2.0 GPA, a 17 on the ACT, or 920 on the SAT, and your core cum needs to be a 2.0. So we're going to look at English, math, science, social studies, and a foreign language. You need to have a 2.0 in all of those areas as well. If you don't take the ACT or SAT, you'll go through the test optional review. It's a holistic review, in which case we're looking at those core areas very closely to make sure that you're ready for the college level. After that, you'll be placed in a starting point for both math and college composition, because all students are required to take those classes, and then you'll come to an orientation. This is a really exciting time on campus where you'll come here, you'll meet that incoming group of students, you'll get your YSU ID, but most importantly, you'll schedule your classes. So if you're interested in coming to YSU, I would highly recommend getting into the earliest orientation as possible. So that is everything that you'll need to be becoming a YSU Penguin, and as much as I can pack into under 10 minutes as possible. If you have any questions about any of this stuff, please get a hold of the Office of Admissions. We can be reached at 330-941-2000 or enroll at ysu.edu. Thank you so much and have a great senior year.